Okay, Mitch, you didn't have a lot to do today, so how frustrating was that in the end?
It was very frustrating. I thought we played a lot better today than we did on Wednesday, but it just doesn't seem as though we're getting the rub of the green at the moment. One deflected goal and they score, and we sort of had a couple of chances, and no sort of, I wouldn't say dead certain chances where we should score, but sort of half chances. We just need to get that bit of rub of the green, and fingers crossed, hopefully our luck will turn soon.
I was going to say, it must feel like deja vu, 3 1-0 defeats at home so far.
Yeah, it's been a little bit frustrating. It's a bit of a weird one because we scored 2 goals with 10 men, and you would have thought it would have been a lot harder with 10 men, but for some reason we scored 2 when we had 10 men, and when we've had 11 we can't seem to score at the moment. But as I said, I'm sure that if we keep sort of doing the right things, our luck will turn, and hopefully the next time we're here we'll get a win and a clean sheet.
Talking of clean sheets, there haven't been any as of yet.
No.
Is that something that concerns you?
It doesn't concern me. Obviously it's something that I would like to change, and the whole team would like to change. The last sort of 2 seasons we've kept a lot of clean sheets and had good defensive records, but I think it's been a little bit of a shock to everyone because we're the small fish in the pond this year, if you like, whereas the last 2 seasons have been down here, we've been the big fish. So it's kind of taken a little bit of time to adjust for everyone, but as I said, I'm sure if we keep doing the right things and trying our best, I'm sure we'll be fine.
And how have you found the step up personally?
You can certainly tell the difference. As I think most of the teams are all full time, so you can definitely tell the difference. They're a lot fitter and stronger, and there's a lot more quality than there was in the Conference South. So yeah, I think, as I said, as long as we keep doing the right things, hopefully our luck will turn. But there is a big difference.
Are you enjoying it more though being near the bottom of the conference than being near the top of the Conference South?
If you want my honest opinion, it's nice to win games. Whether you're playing in the Ryman South or the Premier League. So it's frustrating that we're not winning and we're not keeping clean sheets, but if you gave me the choice, I'd obviously much rather playing in the Conference than in the Conference South all day long.
Are you confident that the team can survive this season?
Of course, why not? I think we've showed enough quality and everything out there that we will be fine. It just seems as though it's like a flip of the coin at the moment. Hopefully things will change. We need to keep doing the right things. We believe with the manager and all the players know what we need to do. It's just that little bit of rub of the green at the moment. So yeah, I'm sure we will survive, and that's not really our aim. We don't want to just finish 4th from bottom and survive by the skin of our teeth. We want to sort of comfortably survive and hopefully make ourselves sort of an established team over the next couple of years in the conference.
So Tom, how did you find the game today? It looked like a real battle out there.
Lads are disappointed. You know, we was disappointed on Wednesday. We thought we was beat by the better team, but today we've created enough chances to win the game. You know, I think the boys would have been disappointed with a draw, and to go and lose the way we did with a deflected goal, I think it was around the effort on goal. It's a massive blow for the boys, but we've got to pick ourselves up. You know, we've got a long way to go. We've got a massive game Tuesday, and if we play like that, we'll be all right.
Is it hard to pick yourselves up after conceding so late and playing so well during the game?
Yeah. The boys are disappointed, you know, straight after the game. I'm sure tonight everyone will be dwelling on it and thinking, like, what if we took a chance? But you can't dwell on it too long, you know. We've got Dartford on Tuesday. It's a huge game, you know, and yeah, no, it's disappointing, but we'll stick together. And we know if we play like that, we'll be okay. That's the most disappointing thing. You know, we played well and didn't get the result, but performance-wise, the boys could be happy with that. And if we do play like that, we'll be okay.
And of course, you're playing your old team on Tuesday night. What do you think the game's going to be like?
We just had a look at the table then. It's, you know, we're both down at the bottom at the moment, so it's a massive, massive game. And, you know, it's a local derby as well, so it's got all the ingredients for a massive, like a good game for the fans. So no, we'll look forward to it. Like, everyone's disappointed now, but I'm sure Sunday morning, Monday, everyone will be looking forward to it.
Now you're on loan until January, I believe.
Yeah.
How have you settled in so far?
No, really well. Great bunch of lads down there. I played against Kinnear without a training session, so I was a bit nerve-wracking, but no, great set of lads. You know, they make you feel one of the boys straight away. So no, I've settled in really well.
Do you think this team have enough quality to stay up?
Definitely, yeah. We're new to the league, and it takes you some time to get used to it. You know, again today we switched off for 10 seconds out of 90 minutes, and we've been punished. We've had 9 games now. We learnt a lot, you know, but no, definitely. We've definitely got the quality to do more than consolidate, you know. We need a little bit more luck, but it seems when you're down there, things go against you, but it only takes one game, one good win for it all to turn around, and I'm very confident the boys will.
Chris, it seems like a harsh result after what we saw in the second half, but I suppose at this level, teams are very unforgiving, aren't they?
Yeah, and that's the way we want to be, really. As I say, they've had one chance, haven't they? A deflected goal win over Mitch. That's the way it is. But again, it's no good people getting down and getting quite abusive at times of players, because things like that happen when they start losing a little bit of confidence. But I thought we did more than enough to win the game against a side who are 8th in the league. I know, but that's no consolation. But we've just got to keep our heads around about us. As I say, if you look, I think every side except for Telford are in the top eight. So, we got a bit of spirit there. I thought, it wasn't easy on Tuesday. So I was quite pleased with the reaction. It's just a matter of balancing it. We did everything, and if Ricky had scored that chance, if the chance is going to fall to someone, you'd want it to fall to Ricky Miller, the amount of goals he's scored, and unfortunately it didn't go in. We go 1-0 up. I think we cruised there, but easy to say that.
Did you see more positives and negatives from today's game?
Well, there's a negative. We didn't win, but yeah, of course. I mean, we're learning about different sides. I mean, a lot of these sides are sides that we haven't seen really. Again, all right, Kev's been to see them, and we know that side. We look at DVDs, but if you don't, I mean, what do? Feel sorry for yourself, start sulking, and all the players start feeling, and then it becomes a downward spiral. But that won't happen. We said when we started, it's a long-term thing. We've just got to get on with it. The lads gave 100%. I have no qualms about how hard they tried, every one of them. So it's just that little bit of finishing, and as I say, and they have one chance. But don't feel sorry for yourself. Just pull your shoulders back and then move on to the next game. There's 40-odd games to go still. Everyone panicking and that, you don't get out of it. But we've shown against the Eastleys and the game at Telford, really, against the side lower down, we won 4. So that we've got a bit about us. We went to Grimsby and could have won the game. We missed a penalty in injury time. So we've got in our locker. It's just a bit of consistency, really.
Looking at the 5 home games so far, your team haven't scored in 4 of those. Is that a concern for you?
Well, of course, it's always a concern, but I mean, we had the chances, didn't we? As I say, Ricky's chance was probably the best chance we've seen on it, apart from somebody scoring. I mean, as I say, that goes in, it all changes, doesn't it? But it's if only. But as I say, they get one chance. It doesn't go straight in. It gets a deflection. It's just keeping our heads, really.
Now, Christian Nanetti came on as sub in the second half and looked very lively. Fans have taken to him as you predicted.
Yeah, no good.
Is he just an impact player, though?
Well, at the moment, as I say, I mean, he played the full game against Woking, didn't he? It's a hard league. I mean, it's physically strong. As players tend to get a little bit tired, it's ideal for him, I think. But when everybody's sticking their foot in and that, it's going to be difficult for him. But, as I said, there's 40 games. Anything can happen, really. I mean, he might start, it might not, but not just him. Everyone's got to be pulling together.
The team are in 20th at the minute. Is it about winning that mini-league that seems to be forming at the bottom of the table?
No, we want to try and beat everybody. Again, we played Halifax, we were unlucky here. We went to Grimsby, should have got maybe at the end. I mean, whatever the performance was, we had a penalty. And again today, we did everything but win and score. So we've got to, get on with it.
And next up is Dartford. Is it too early to call it a 6-pointer?
Yeah, of course it is. As I said, there's a load of games to go. It's everyone getting depressed, and it don't help the players. It really doesn't help the players. They start getting edgy. And people don't obviously realise that, but maybe they should. You can't start digging players out. You want to keep them on side and trying to win. But they're like everybody. You go to work and someone starts putting you down. It's not very nice, and you want to get them to give 100%, so you support them.
Is it tough picking up players after they played so well and they lost?
Well, no, I mean, because they did play so well. If we'd have been pretty poor, very poor, then maybe it would have been. But as I say, after doing that, that's just the way it goes.
So going back to Tuesday night against Dartford, what do you expect the game's going to be like?
It's a local derby. Well, 60 miles a local derby, but it's a Kent derby, should we say. So, no, it'll be all action. Everyone will be working hard. As I say, it could go either way. So hopefully we come out with the points. But again, we just got to keep our heads and get on with it. We knew when we came in it was going to be a learning process. I mean, fortunately for Dartford, they've been in there for a few years, haven't they? So they know the league probably a little bit better to us. But, you know, blimey, you know, we've done well. We've only been here a year and a half, and look what we've achieved in a year and a half. So, and playing against all these sides, you know, the league sides and that. So once there's a little blip, you know, there's no need to dig the players out. I thought, as I say, everyone gave 100%.
Just a couple of wins and you fly right up the table, won't you?
Exactly. That's why you mustn't. The more you dig people out and start running people down, it will be difficult to get them out. Get them out of that spiral down. But you know, whatever happens Tuesday, there's a game Saturday, and then, as I say, we've got the ability. It's just a matter of having that little bit of luck, scoring goals, isn't it? Really. But again, that's down to us to find ways.
Will you be dipping into the loan market potentially?
Possibly. I mean, there's that possibility. I mean, we've done quite well. Again, I think Solomon not being out of play. I mean, he would have given us a little bit something there in midfield today, but he's got a hamstring. He could be out. You know, he might be all right for Tuesday. He might not be. But you know, he'd have played today. He was a quality player. I mean, obviously, if someone buys you for £250,000, you've got to be half decent, haven't you? You know, there's certain things like that. Ricky Modesk, I think we've missed massively as well with all that pace he's got. Again, you know, that is difficult, but you know, that's why you just got to keep everybody going or pulling the same way, hopefully.